The Sean Woods Show is brought to you by Jack Rowe Insurance, serving all your insurance needs. The Citizens Bank, Morehead's only locally owned bank. Richard White Wood Products, a premier exporter of Kentucky hardwoods. Lakeside Christian Academy in Morehead, educating for eternity. Visit us online at lakesidechristianacademy.org. Standifer Builders, commercial and residential paving in West Liberty. Larry Fannin Chevrolet Buick GMC. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. The Ira Kilburn Law Office. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength in our community for more than 100 years. Northcutt & Son Home for Funerals, serving others as we would like to be served since 1976. And J.W. Wood and Quality Staves in Wallingford, proud to be part of Eagle Nation.
Hi, everyone, and welcome into this edition of the Sean Woods Show from the campus of Morehead State University and the Academic Athletic Center. As always, alongside the Eagle basketball coach, I'm your host, David Patrick. And Sean, head first into the OVC schedule. Here it is, like it or not.
No doubt about it. And, we got a chance to go on the road the first game of the OVC deal, and came up short at Murray, but we figured out some things about ourselves and came back and kind of corrected some things. And it really was enthusiasm, passion, and just letting our defense create a culture for us throughout the whole game. And I thought that's what we did against SEMO. Come back home against SEMO, played very well, probably your best game in about a month, really. Oh, no doubt about it. The reason being we won, is we came back home. We were home, David, and it was just very good to come back home and play in front of your fans, sleep in your own bed, things of that nature. And our guys got to really get juice back up a little bit, and it showed. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll go all access into the Eagle locker room for Sean Woods' pregame message and then highlights of Morehead State's win over Southeast Missouri. That's next on the Sean Woods Show. All right, made field goals. Get it out quick, okay? Then I'll tell you what to do. Push it until you can't push it no more. All right, when you bring it back out, then we'll run something, all right? Miss field goal, push it. Made free throw, look at me. Miss free throw, push it. All right, then run what we call. Side OB, side out, underneath out of bounds, AA special, BB special, CC special, D, E4, F, G. Defensively, made field goal, we're in 2-2-1 every single time. All right, be ready to run and jump on my call. All right, all night long. Until I call it off. Does everybody understand that? Don't. One man gets back, the 5 man gets back. 2, 3, and 4 stand up. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. This field goal, we're in fist, pick up, stop the ball. One man's back. 2, 3, and 4, pick up. Made free throw, look at me. Miss free throw, stay up. All right. Side OB, we're in fist. Underneath out of bounds, we're in fist. Guys, play inside to out. All right. But attack them seams. Okay. Attack. We're gonna get whatever we want against this defense. Transition is the key. Push it down their throat every chance we get. Hit the offensive glass because they're not a good defensive rebounding team in this zone. Value the basketball. Don't be jumping in the air. Just be solid. Does everybody understand that? Just make the simple play. Down and ready, all right? Down and ready. Guard without fouling. Just move your feet and do what? Meet them where? To make them do what? All right? Them in penetration, all right? Come together, gain rebound, up the line, and see the ball. All right? Let's get our mojo back. Let's have fun tonight, fellas. All right? Let's have fun. Come on. Hey, the simple things, fellas. The simple things. Let's go. Love and family. 1, 2, 3.
Love and family.
1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
1, 2, 3.
No excuses.
1, 2, 3.
Finish.
These two.
OVC champs.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Go, baby.
Sean, out of the locker room, your guys were ready to play.
Well, we're hungry. We've been, these guys really want to win, David. And, things just haven't been, the ball hasn't been going in the hole for us a lot lately, but it did this night, and because we were just keyed in. And this kid here, Miguel Descent, really had a great night tonight, that night. And it's unfortunate we're going to be without him for 3 to 4 weeks with a sprained MCL. But Brent Arrington came to play. He played like the all OVC performer that he is. And, Corbin Collins was solid as a rock. 11, I think, what did he have? He had 11 points, 6 assists, only one turnover. Can't beat that. Our guys were just really ready to play. And we were just rejuvenated, and this looked like my team this night, and hopefully we can keep this thing going.
Sean, you punched him in the mouth from the outset. 16-2 lead after they'd scored the first basket of the game.
Well, SEMO is a team that plays zone the whole game, and a lot of teams play that. They want you to be stagnant. We really took it to them, got the ball in the creases. I think we scored 52 points in the paint just because we didn't settle for jump shots. And when you're playing good inside to out, good things happen, and I thought we did a good job of that.
Your guard play outstanding.
Well, it was. You know, we penetrated the seams. We didn't settle. We made good decisions. When we penetrated, we got the ball inside to our bigs, and they finished. But then we shot it with confidence. And when you get good ball movement, you know, all you can do is you don't have to think about it, just shoot. And I thought we did a good job of that also.
Man, Brent Arrington was on top of his game, Sean.
He was just keened in. He was locked in, and Brent's fired up. He wants to be the best player in the OVC, and I told him it's not by scoring. Just let the game come to you. Be the best defender you could possibly be. And I tell you what, look at this. Got a steal for a dunk and became Brent Arrington. He had 6 steals on the night, and that's who Brent Arrington is.
21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists to add to those 6 steals.
I'll tell you what, you know, that's Brent Arrington. Look at Corbin Collins getting in the seams, and then Xavier Moon getting a tip in. Our guards play extremely well. And I'll tell you what, our bigs were very active too.
At the half, Morehead leads 46-31. Big tip in by Xavier right before the break. Second half, Sean, you didn't let off the gas.
No, we didn't. Look at this ball moving. The ball's moving to an open guy. We took uncontested shots all night. And when you take uncontested shots, that means that your field goal percentage is going to be that much better. Look at this ball movement. Didn't settle. Ball got inside to out. Extra pass. Corbin knocks down a jump shot. And we pushed it. Look at Brent. He was just a guy that was on a mission. And his motor was just faster than everybody else's last night.
Sean, Brent talked about after the game that his knee felt good. That makes a huge difference.
Oh, no doubt about it. People don't understand. He's been nagging all year with this knee injury, the surgery that he had 2-3 months ago, and it's finally starting to feel good. And we need it, especially now because, you know, now Miguel DeCent's out with a knee injury, so now everybody's going to have to step up. Ronnie Beeman came in and gave us some significant minutes, energy off the bench with his defense and finishing at the rim. Good ball movement. Look at this. Brent was just not to be denied.
Sean, you kind of felt like Brent wanted to make a statement last night.
Oh, he did, and he was starting to become, you know, it started at Murray. You know, I thought he played real solid at Murray in the second half, but he put 2 halves together. There's Ronnie Beeman hitting the 3-point shot.
And he can do that, Sean.
Well, he can. You know, that's not his MO, but when he's locked in, he's playing with confidence, he can make shots.
Great ball movement, gets the ball to the basket.
And I thought Rashad Williams came in with great energy. And look at the little point guard. He's starting to play with great pace now and great confidence, and we need that also. Good pass right there. Another play by Ronnie Beeman to Rashad Williams. We're starting. We got great contribution from our bench, something that we haven't had in quite some time. And the other freshman, Lamontre Harris, came in, and you know, he's going to be a special player for us, and I thought he came in with great confidence too. We've had a great week of practice of just really, I've done a better job of really giving these guys confidence, letting them know that they're needed. Every person on this team is needed, and it showed this night. Look at Wesley Noble. Didn't score, but yes, that night was his birthday, and he made great passes. The ball didn't go in for him, but he did all the right things. Good ball movement, back around. Look at this, good play again, off of penetrating the seams, not settling for, you know, jump shots. We didn't settle, we really attacked the seams of their zone.
That's the thing I liked about Wes is he missed a couple of shots, but he did not let it affect his passing, his defense. His game was there, Sean.
No doubt about it. But Wesley is becoming a great player. I mean, he's getting better every single day, and sooner or later he's going to be a major contributor for us. I really believe that.
Stay with us. Morehead State, a big win, 96-69 over Southeast Missouri. When we come back, highlights of Morehead State's conference opener against Murray State. That's next on The Sean Wood Show. Welcome back into the Sean Wood Show as we continue on this Sunday afternoon. And Sean, I know how bad you wanted the Murray State game on the road. You played really well, but we talked about after the game, just couldn't push over the hump.
Yeah, I don't know if we played really well. I thought our guys were just they knew, they know the history of this situation, and they really wanted it, not just for themselves, but for Morehead State University, from the history standpoint, that Morehead has had problems winning at Murray State. And, I thought we played tough enough. At times we played smart enough, but down the stretch we just didn't finish it from a discipline standpoint. We had some mishaps defensively. The ball didn't go in for us like we thought it would. We had a lot of shots that went in and out, in and out. Several. And on the road, you really got to shoot the ball well, especially at Murray, to have a chance. And I thought we didn't shoot the ball as good as we needed to. We did some good things. We're looking forward to playing them again. But it was an eye-opener for us, and we know now that it's going to take not just 5 guys, it's going to take all 10, 11, 12 guys to do this thing and have success throughout this run in the OVC. And I thought we did that the next night, against SEMO, but we didn't have all guns blazing against Murray, and we needed it.
Sean, nationally televised game, that's the environment that you want. Your players want to play on TV.
No doubt about it, and it was an opportunity to play on CBS Sports. The 2 top teams, per se, in the OVC conference, and we went at it. And unfortunately, for us, the home team won. We got the ball where we wanted. I thought Dwayne Morrell was playing at a great pace. One thing I wish I would have done more of that we didn't do, that we did a lot of against SEMO, was really run and jump and trap their young point guard. The one time we did it, we turned him over. But we were just so afraid from a foul trouble situation that we didn't want to put ourselves in a situation where we didn't have our key guys, and it still didn't work out for us because midpoint in the first half, we lost Anthony and Rico Marrero, and just didn't get much out of our bench, and that hurt us a little bit.
Sean, early on, you took the fight to Murray. Corbin played really well.
We got any shot we wanted, and Corbin was ready to knock down shots, and then there was some shots that he just couldn't get going. He missed point-blank shots that he normally makes, and it was unfortunate for us because we needed every last one of them. Got the ball inside. They couldn't do anything with us. There's Dwayne Marrero again in the low post, shooting the jump hook with the left hand.
Rico and Anthony both played really well this game.
No doubt about it. We just couldn't keep them on the court long enough. Giving it the ball to Anthony right here, there was just nothing they can do with him.
You got to love that because he has the athleticism to do that on a consistent basis, and he's getting more consistent, Sean.
He is on the offensive end. We just got to keep him out of foul trouble. That's been the key for us as of late. His Lionel Gaines running the floor, Xavier Moon dropping it off for a dunk.
That's your game.
Well, that's up and down. That's why we like to play, and we just didn't have an opportunity to do enough of that.
Early second half, Murray had pulled out to a 6-point lead, but Sean, you came right back and eventually took the lead.
Well, our guys play with great poise. We got our 2 bigs inside, in the game, and we got a situation where inside to out, they doubled down on the post, and he threw it back out, and Corbin finally hit a jump shot.
Talk about Murray State as a team.
Well, they're a team that's trying to find themselves. They're new, just like we are. And their new guys play better and more consistent in this game than ours did.
Patience on the offensive end.
Yeah, Brent splitting the seams, good play. Dump off to Anthony Alici. Our guards are playing great. We just got to get consistency from our bench, and we didn't get consistency from our bench. I think our bench scored, it didn't say here in this game, but we didn't get much contribution from Lionel, nor Trashad or Taquan coming off the bench replacing Anthony and Rico Marrero. Anthony, just give me the ball and I'm going to go one-on-one. There's nobody can stop me, and that's been him for the last 6-7 games.
He's come a long way, Sean.
No doubt about it. Last year, didn't know whether he can help us like he did, like he's doing now, but he's really stepped up his game, and he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And when he doesn't have it inside, he's learned to kick it out to the open shot on the perimeter.
Become a much better passer out of the post, and that's another attribute that he's added to his game.
Sean, here you are tied at 39. Second half, 12 minutes left, and you're giving Murray everything they can handle.
And they just hit a big shot. Corbin's right there in his face, and the transfer from, I think, Texas, hit a big shot right there.
But you didn't quit.
No, we kept fighting. We're a team that, you got to beat us. You're not going to just blow us out and run us out of the gym. We're going to come back. And there's Brent Arrington again in our dribble drive situation, getting an and one. I mean, the game was just a nip-and-tuck game. You know, next time we're going to be more aggressive defensively as far as setting the tempo, setting the tone. But we were just so afraid because of foul trouble situations that we didn't want to do that.
Sean, down 3 points, just over 7 minutes left to go, and another big basket from Brent Arrington.
Brent's feeling it. You know, we're calling his numbers. That's a play right there we called just specifically for him to go get us a bucket, and he did it. He delivered.
He loves the fade away from the top.
Well, that's just his game. You know, Brent has an array of shots, and when he's feeling it and he's on, he can really be a nuisance to the other team.
That was the shot that killed you because it gave him a 7-point lead with 2.5.
Yeah, it did, and it hurt, you know, but it was a great game. We learned from it, and we're looking forward to playing them again.
Final from Murray State, 62-57, the win over the Eagles. Sean, were you pleased with your team's progress and with the performance?
Not really. You know, I was pleased at some things that we did, but we got to stay out of foul trouble, David. I know that if we got our team, our full team, that we can beat anybody in our league, and we just didn't have our full team for the whole 40 minutes of that game.
Stay with us when we come back. The Eagle Profile segment sponsored by U.S. Bank. That's next on The Sean Wood Show.
Time now for the Eagle Profile, brought to you by U.S. Bank. All of us serving you.
Welcome back into the Sean Wood Show, and I'm very pleased to be joined now by the new graduate assistant for Morehead State men's basketball, Jordan Percell. If the face looks familiar, of course he played at Morehead State, had a good career, originally from Campbellsville, Kentucky, the pride of Campbellsville. And Jordan, the question I want to know, and I know all the fans want to know, the transition from being a player to being a coach, especially when you have a player on the team that's older than you are.
Yeah, it's quite a transition. It's a whole lot different, you know, being a player, you know, trying to transition to a coach. There's a whole lot more that you have to do than what the players actually see. You know, there's a lot that goes into, you know, being a coach and you know, doing the ins and outs of coaching. You know, setting up for various things. You know, doing different paperwork for various things. But it's been a smooth transition. You know, I'm learning a lot from Coach Woods and the whole coaching staff in terms of, you know, how to be a good coach. You know, all the dues in terms of coaching. But it's been a good experience.
Talk about, was it what you expected being a coach? Is it something you wanted to do, and now that you're here, how has it met your expectations?
It's something that I've thought about, but it's really took effect, you know, this year. You know, when various injuries have took place on my body as a player. But now, I mean, it's everything that I wanted plus more. I mean, there's a whole lot more that goes into it that I didn't even know of. So now, you know, now it's starting to actually take effect, but I really like it.
Now, a little honesty here from you. Working for Coach Woods, is it easier to work for Coach or to play for Coach?
I mean, both of them. Both of them have the same.
I'm not trying to throw you under the bus here.
Both of them have the same expectation. You know, he holds you to a higher standard. As a coach and as a player, he expects the best out of you. And I mean, that goes for coaching and playing. So, I mean, that's good. You know, for him to hold everybody to a higher standard.
Jordan, last question. As we're into OVC play now, what do you expect from the team? Obviously, you guys are among the favorites to win the OVC championship. That has to be exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. You know, just come in every day, work as hard as you can. You know, get better every day. You know, as one of the favorites, you know, you're expected to actually come out there and perform as one of the favorites as well. So, you know, we just got to keep bringing it every day, and we'll be fine.
It's graduate assistant Jordan Percell in his first year on Coach Sean Wood's staff. Stay with us. Much more to come on this Sunday afternoon on The Sean Wood Show. Welcome back into the Sean Wood Show on the CW Lexington. A programming note, we are recording this show prior to the Morehead State UT Martin game at Johnson Arena, so highlights of that game will be on next week's show. But Sean, back on the road this week for OVC play at SIU Edwardsville and then at Eastern Illinois. Got to take care of business on the road if you want to be in the thick of the race.
Oh, without a doubt, David, and we're looking forward to it. First, we got to take care of UT Martin at home, and then go there and play two solid basketball teams in our league in Eastern Illinois, and Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. So just got to continue to take one game at a time, continue to work on us, and I think if we continue to get better, continue to get contributions from our bench, good things can happen.
Thank you so much for watching this week, and on behalf of the Morehead State coach, I'm David Patrick, and we look forward to seeing you next Sunday afternoon here on the CW Lexington for the Sean Wood Show.
The Sean Wood Show has been brought to you by Jack Rowe Insurance, serving all your insurance needs. The Citizens Bank, Morehead's only locally owned bank. Richard White Wood Products, a premier exporter of Kentucky hardwoods. Lakeside Christian Academy in Morehead, educating for eternity. Visit us online at lakesidechristianacademy.org. Standifer Builders, commercial and residential paving in West Liberty. Larry Fannin Chevrolet Buick GMC. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. The Ira Kilburn Law Office. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength in our community for more than 100 years. Northcutt & Son Home for Funerals, serving others as we would like to be served since 1976. And J.W. Wood and Quality Staves in Wallingford, proud to be part of Eagle Nation.